think we have ever really talked about Pillowdear. She's kind of done like a rebranding. She pretty much became a VTuber in the end. For those that don't know, I would argue she's probably one of the pillars, or is arguably one of the more core memories back when I used to listen to these like SMAR videos. I remember it was her and Lemon Leaf, and naturally, as you get older and YouTube changes, something gets censored or you can't make them anymore. I have noticed when I went back to look to see, her old videos, they're all gone for the most part. Which makes sense, because I have heard some theories suggesting that YouTube might have shadow banned some of these creators for making those type of videos, especially SMAR channels. And if you're a B2 on top of all that, that's basically double death sentence. That's what I've heard. So yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't think no human being could watch these videos in public without getting anyone looking at you creepily. Now, do I think it's not safe for work? Kind of, but not really. It's in the middle ground, I guess you could say. Yeah. But, with that being said, I've also deleted a good chunk of videos and other stuff like that. Call it lost media. Not but for real, most of it has pretty much been re-uploaded on TikTok. Obviously, I've deleted them on YouTube, because either one, I thought it was too lazy content, two, I felt too cringy about it. I don't really like it as much. I have kept any memes that, actually could, in theory, go viral, right? And I deleted a bunch of old videos as well, right? Unfortunately, I probably should have, kept them in the hard drive and called it a day, but I kind of just deleted them. So yeah, most deleted videos I used to make are pretty much on TikTok until, TikTok gets banned in the United States and you can never watch them again. At least 33% of my audience from America won't be able to see them anymore. Luckily, the other members or people that are outside the country of the United States can actually watch them. So yeah, sadly I won't be able to watch them anymore. Also, I kind of don't like the whole 19 by 16 format. Man, it's really hard to try to make it enough for people to focus, because I didn't grow up in this era of 9 by 16. I grew up in the era by 16 by 9, barely any edits. It was just straightforward, and for the most part it was heavily, not scripted, which could explain my patience. So there's this website that's actually called the Yandere Community, not the Yandere. Now the thing is, can I link it on YouTube? Because when you enter the website, it does say that it's 18 plus, and I have my suspicions to why that is. So you would think with that, people would be posting a bunch of not safe for work images and stuff like that, but surprisingly not really. It's more tame in my opinion. If I'm being honest, it deals with more mental health issues, if that makes sense. Deep psychology stuff, and I guess a bit of doom posting, right? Because within the fandom of people who are in this whole Yandere fandom, or typically lonely people who don't have that many friends, or have a hard time finding someone in a romantic sense, right? Which, it's fine. You're not going to be the first or last human being to ever go through this. It's a never-ending process. of people going through this. Now, I could relate to some of these problems, but I always have something to bring me out of those really, really treacherous water. Contingency plans, of course, and obviously having friends is another way to counteract those. Man. Which is weird, because there was a time when this website was originally gonna, you know, the site was originally gonna be taken offline because of the domain name. Something about the service charges, like over $100 or something like that, which is surprisingly really cheap. I did not think about that. From my understanding, I think Yandere Dear, or the admins or the owner of the website, she did make a post saying that she was like in university or something and didn't want to pay for it anymore or something like that, but in the end someone anonymously donated the money to keep the website running at least for another year. I don't know. Obviously, if you're over the age of 18, I do highly suggest checking it out, because it does make you think a lot, and if you're not emotionally ready to do those type of stuff, you should probably not visit it. But, it's a thing,